are you? Doors open at 6. I'm supposed to be here at 7. Not bad, 7:09. I know, right? Well, I was talking to you, Lynn. You know, that's what happens. Good conversation. Welcome to the 2026 Boney Music Memorial event. We are in for some wonderful music, and we are all here to celebrate the great man, Mr. Andrew Bonner, who started this event in 2016, and just dawned on me actually a couple of days ago, since the 10-year anniversary of the event. Andrew himself started this event to commemorate little bits and pieces of tunes that don't normally get played, two-parters, etc. And it morphed into a wonderful event, a little bit of peep rock, a reach back to some historical music, and we've now incorporated some of his own compositions. And lovely from the family this evening, each competitor will receive a Boney Music Memorial book, which has many, many of Andrew Bonner's compositions in there. So, my name is David Hilder. I'm the president of the BC Parks Association. I'll be your host for the evening. And I would like to welcome you and bring the speaker, the representative from BC Cancer, Ashley Dujlovic, to come forward. And I just want to, take a moment to acknowledge the BC Cancer Foundation is the fundraising partner of BC Cancer, and every dollar raised this evening will go directly to advance care across BC Cancer's 6 world-class centers and research programs. And Ashley's going to tell us a lot more about that, and I'm going to talk to you and ask you and plead with you to donate more and more as we get through the evening. So just before you come up, Ashley, I'm going to get the Seaforth to come up and give us some housekeeping tips on the evening, and she's probably going to talk about not wearing your hat.
It's going to come up. Hello everyone, my name is Sergeant Beth Dolan, and on behalf of our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Stephen McNally, and our Regimental Sergeant Major, Chief Warrant Officer Mark Lundy, we are so happy to host the second prestigious piping event of today in our space, and we're very thrilled to welcome you all here. So first order of business, the space is very confusing, I'm going to orient you. We are right now in the Anderson room. To your right is the officer's mess. This is for BCPA officials only, please. To your left, however, is the sergeant's mess. That's where the bar is. Prices are very good in a mess bar. I hope you enjoy yourself tonight, but please do indulge responsibly. When you enter either mess, if you're wearing a hat or any type of headdress, please take them off, as that is our custom here. And if you forget, we'll remind you. And if you forget again, you might have to ring the bell and buy everyone around. It's just how it goes. For the washrooms, the women's washrooms are outside by the elevator. The men's washrooms are in the coat room of the sergeant's mess. So walk all the way through. There's a room to your right, and then the washrooms are off of that. If you are a smoker, the only area to smoke in, unfortunately, is all the way downstairs, out the doors, in that little hut by the doors of the entrance that you came in. You may have noticed when you came in, there's a lot of military activity happening today. There is a junior leadership training course happening. So this is an operational building, there's lots going on. Please stick to the rooms that are assigned here for the night and the routes that are assigned for you to be on. You'll see signs all over the place that say Boney competition this way. You'll see signs that say military personnel only, please don't go behind them. And we're going to try our best not to interrupt the training that's happening. It's a very intense course that's going on for the candidates right now. Now, one thing different I'm going to ask of you at the very end of tonight, when the competition is completely over, anyone who is able to take the stairs, we're going to guide you down the fire exit. Because at the end of the night, the candidates are probably going to be asleep or very close to being asleep, and their timing is probably very early tomorrow morning in the vicinity of 0400, 0500. So we really want to do our best to make sure that we don't disturb them when we're leaving. So again, at the very end of tonight, if you are able to take the stairs, we'll guide you down the fire exit. If you're not able to take the stairs, business as usual in the elevator, but we'll just ask that you keep the noise level very quiet. And then, most of all, please enjoy the night and good luck to all the competitors.
And when she says 0400, she probably means 0330. So with that, can I please welcome Ashley to speak to you from the BC Cancer.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for having me. I just think of my grandfather in this moment who always says to me, Ashley, I can't hear so fast, you need to slow down. So this is me really trying to be slow and enunciate exactly the positive impact that you're all having by being here today and from your generous donations. On behalf of the BC Cancer Foundation, I'm grateful to have the opportunity to attend this event and thank you all for your continued support and to join you in celebrating Andrew Bernard's legacy. The BC Cancer Foundation is the fundraising partner of BC Cancer and the largest charitable funder of cancer research in the province. All of the funds we raise stay right here in BC, supporting research and enhancements to patient care at 6 centers across the province. Since 2018, this event has raised more than $40,000 to support neuro-oncology research at BC Cancer. And climbing, please donate. Informing world-class cancer care and, I missed my spot. To support neuro-oncology research at BC Cancer, informing world-class care, and I truly believe getting all of us closer to a life beyond cancer. Thank you for being here and being a part of this important work. We can all recognize the need to better understand cancer, particularly those diseases which affect the brain and neurological system, and to fund BC Cancer scientists as they race to do just that. Brain cancers are among the most deadly and debilitating forms of cancer in both adults and children. High-grade gliomas, including glioblastoma multiforme, are especially aggressive. These cancers are highly recurrent and difficult to treat. We recognize the urgency and the need to invest in neuro-oncology to help save the lives of those with brain cancers. Research Consortium for Neuro-Oncology, or RECON, has been established since 2024. RECON continues to drive world-class research by using patient-derived tumor models to uncover the driving mechanisms of gliomas, identify the most effective existing treatments, and develop personalized care approaches, offering new hope for patients and their families with these lethal brain cancers. The team continues to use donor funds to seamlessly integrate scientific discovery with patient care, driving innovation that has real-world clinical impact. Additionally, a new comprehensive tumor tissue bank will serve as a vital resource for ongoing and future research, both here and nationwide, unlocking the discovery of more effective treatments. One of those new discoveries is for the glioblastoma multiforme, or GBM, which currently has very limited effective therapies because GBM cells are inherently resistant to treatments, such as the chemotherapy temozolomide, or TMZ. Most tumors treated with TMZ relapse after treatment, and there is a significant need to develop new therapies that can overcome resistance. An enzyme, FEN1, identified by BC Cancer distinguished scientist Dr. Peter Sterling and his collaborators, holds tremendous promise for mediating resistance and improving outcomes. Evidence shows that FEN1 can improve the effectiveness of TMZ by resensitizing resistant cells. By creating a sustainable infrastructure that connects research and clinical care, this will position BC Cancer as a global leader in glioma research. Strategic investments will enable our expert team and vast network of collaborators to launch studies into promising new ideas and drive high-impact projects that will bring new solution therapies from the lab to the bedside faster than ever before. Every day, the team at BC Cancer is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the fight against cancer. This work is helping to transform the fear of cancer into hope for those facing it. And it's all thanks to supporters like you. Your generosity is helping make these advancements a reality. Thank you very much for being a part of this change.
I can't stress enough how important BC Cancer is. They are world-renowned with research, they are world-renowned with care, and the care and delivery to people. And the number one thing with BC Cancer is they put the patient and the families in the center of all their decisions, and we thank them very, very much for that. Okay, this evening is about music. It's also about raising money. Where are we at the moment? Wow. Did everybody get that? So thank you. Our goal was $5,000. We've met that. However,
You can change the goal.
you can always do better. You know what I'm saying? You can always do better. I appreciate, the world economics are hard. However, if you can, a little bit. If you can do 20 or more, you get a tax receipt. If you can do less, that's fine too. We're really happy for $1. We're also really happy just to have you here and support this event. So thank you.